Just to circle back and close the book on this time travel rubbish. If it existed, Odin would have it. And if Odin had it, we'd be 5 shades more fucked.
Let us find a gateway. Return home. Consider our plans.
Listen, brother. Before you make any hasty decisions, why don't you blow off a little steam? I'm sure there was some loose end we meant to circle back to. Give your mind a little time to process everything.
I suspect there's unfinished business here at the lake, though I'm certainly happy to spend time somewhere other than Midgard.
It's your choice, brother.
Yelpa!
Another raider, to the left! You're on fire, Kratos! Double fire!
Left side! Incoming fire! Enemy! To your left!
Watch the fire!
Suspect that's all of them.
These
We
were
got them
cold
all.
raiders. Infamous for
Eating wolves. Atreus and I rescued ours from such an encampment.
that was kind of you. The Coal Raiders have been a blight on this land. The way they've abused its creatures. Perhaps we should do something.
Perhaps.
Yeah, go some raider hunting. That's something we can do to take our mind off of all the bad stuff happening. And as an added bonus, it'll help us get some materials to level up our
Kratos.
gear.
Tell me more of your homeland.
It was violent and cruel.
Sounds no different from these lands.
It was warmer. Come here. What did you mean when you said Frey was not exactly a guest of the Aesir?
I meant by the time they burned it, he'd been a prisoner for some time. It was a mob of lesser Aesir, bitter and short-sighted, who tied him up and lit him aflame as punishment for the sabotage they imagined him guilty of. Obviously, he survived. In fact, he used the opportunity to escape. But such an affront made war inevitable.
Freyr certainly wasn't the same after that. At least for a while. His carefree ways were replaced with nightmares, paranoia, and lashing out. It doesn't excuse what he said at my wedding, but I do understand where his anger came from. Kratos, a raider encampment.
Shall we take care of them, brother? Left side!
Left
That is all of them.
Oh yeah, that's my favorite. Definitely not the most powerful one, but it's always been my favorite, and I usually, in the first game, I had that leveled up like maximum. But this one is actually does more damage. It doesn't stun them, but it does more damage, so I might just stick with this one actually and just rock that. Switch it up from the first game to the second game, you know? Do something a wee bit different.
They still whine.
Poor things. They can smell more danger.
The wolves fear that which can no longer hurt them.
The horrors of our past can be inextricable from the present. You have to understand that. Another Coal Raider camp. Kratos, we should do something about them.
I heard a raven. Oh, there we go. It's okay. It's okay, wolfies. That's embarrassing. I haven't played in a couple days, so I gotta get my bearings again.
Incoming fire!
Behind you! Watch out!
Now maybe the wolves will cease their whining.
Hey, it's something. I don't have one equipped right now, so I might as well. There's a thing here. Oh. Maybe I gotta... There we go. Alright, I'll find 2 more somewhere. Anything down in the pit? Nope. How about down here? They like to hide stuff. What the hell? How am I supposed to get that there? There's no way, unless I have to throw it again. Maybe that's it. So I got the second one. Now, let's get a bird's eye view here. Oh, there's one. That was clever. You can actually blow up the globe. Can't get in, so there's nothing else to like get there, but nice. Rage is good, brother. Nice. All right, one left. One more of these stinking raider camps left.
Wolves.
I grow tired of your lack of empathy for your own wolves.
It's Demos, isn't it, brother?
I should not have told you, Demos.
You see yourself in these wolves, in their fear.
Let us keep moving.
The map kind of went this way.
Freya, there's something I've always wanted to ask. What was it Hrimthur whispered to you?
Who?
Hrimthur, the son of Thormur, the stone mate. Hold that thought. It's about to get fire. Brother, get up, brother.
Oh, and I don't have any more revive stones. I'm not doing so hot. Now I got 4 at least. Much better the second time. Ha! Gotcha, sucker. It's nice when you start with full health. Sometimes dying can come in handy. Jotunheim's armor. Honor, sorry. Increase the rage based on vitality. Oh, if I had a vitality build, that would be really cool, but I'm not playing that way right now. That is not the armor build I am making here. Maybe I shouldn't have gotten off the wolves. Oh no, they're here anyway. I thought it went to the left, like if the signal on the little meter thing quickly jumped to the left, and I thought I missed
She's still
something.
incorporeal, ever since Kratos set her free of her corrupted form. She hasn't let that stop her from helping any way she can. The truth is, I owe her more than I can repay.
I doubt she'd see it that way. When we freed her, she could speak of little else but her reverence for you. Seeing you yourself again would surely be payment enough.
Watch the fire!
Enemy behind you, Kratos!
Kratos, their chieftain!
What? I used my rage for the wrong person? Don't tell me that. What? I wasn't even there. I dodged. Shit, I'm gonna die. Ooh, I need help. Ooh. There's gotta be health here somewhere. Oh, there is health. No, I didn't get there in time. Ah, missed it the first time around. Alright, well this time I know not to waste my rage on the wrong enemy. That was really dumb.
Kratos, their chieftain!
Oh. Well, looks like I have no rage left right now anyway. Ooh.
Was he the one who captured the wolves before you freed them?
I do not know.
Regardless, they should draw some comfort from his death.
Well, felt good to put some light back in the world and get rid of those bastards.
They're still scared.
Not of the raiders. Do not be afraid. You are safe. Good. Good boys.
Girls.
Good girls.
Yeah, that's about as good as you're gonna get from Kratos. That was cool. I know there's more stuff I can see to do out here, but I'm gonna get back to the main mission here. Just wanted to take a little bit of time to... Well, first I just wanted to see what was up in the smokestack there, and then it led to obviously the rest of that mission. But it's still fun to just get some other stuff done.
Norns have any good news for you?
No.
Ah, maybe buying something expensive will take your mind off it?
Well, I need another resurrection stone because I was...
What can I make for you?
Can I upgrade any of my... Ooh, I can.
Huh. That might be my best piece yet today.
Ooh, it's gold now. Which means the rest of them will do the same thing when I, Yep, those will go to gold too. Wait, why didn't the other one go to gold? I just did them, they should be gold. No, 7's gold, so what did I... Oh, did I just jump ahead and that's why I saw gold?
Anything you want to talk about, Kratos?
Oh yeah, it just showed the next one. That's all. Well, I'm gonna need to get some more Asgardian ingots and a lot more hack silver. Anything to sell? No items.
Glad to take that off your hands and wash it. I'll disinfect my tools.
check out the Blades of Chaos.
No, it's fine. I don't mind you standing around like that.
This one decreases my vitality to nothing, so yeah.
I'll heat up the forge. And it's covered in blood. Thanks. Anything more to discuss? Let's see.
Now tell me of this power Heimdall wields. He sees the future.
More like he reads the person, sees their intention.
My intent will be to kill him. Knowing that will be no advantage.
Brother, this is no one to underestimate. Any move you make, he'll have seen it coming. If you must face him, we need something else. An edge. Humor me?
Very well. We will ask the dwarves.
Ah, the inevitable asking of the dwarves.
Excuse me, sir. Could I have a moment of your time? Oh dear, what's to be done?
What is it you want?
It has come to my attention that Nithog has been slain, and as a result, her offspring have been let loose into the Nine Realms.
What of it?
Unfortunately, without a proper role model to supervise them, the little rascals are certain to fall to mischief. In time, said mischief could culminate in nothing less than their devouring of the Nine Realms entirely. In order to avoid such a grisly fate, I'd like you to bring the Lindworms to me. I believe I can act as a satisfactory paternal figure in their upbringing. You'll find the specimens gnawing on tears throughout the realms. Use this device to safely store them, bring them back to me, and I promise I'll make it worth your while.
You mean to say you'd raise them by yourself?
Indeed. I have no small experience managing extreme personalities. Compared to wrestling with my emotions in the most literal of senses, I dare say raising a handful of Lindworms will be a walk in the park. Now, what else might there be to discuss?
Alright. More side quests.
You're back. They're back.
Simmer down, I see 'em.
I have news.
Oh. Did the Norns tell you how to get Atreus back? Do we have a plan?
The Norns say Atreus will be killed by Heimdall. The plan is to kill Heimdall first.
Oh, wow. Okay, Heimdall. Let's see. Never loses, sees everything coming, unpopular at parties. This won't be easy.
Whatever his advantages, I will overwhelm him with my own.
That's the idea. You gotta overpopulate his senses, see? And I got just the thing in mind to help you do it. Sindri, go get Dropnir.
Dropnir? But we need it. Our supplies.
Dropnir?
Oh, we got plenty. And to spare.
Oh,
If
damn!
we did, Dropnir's no weapon. Why would a... Oh. You mean
Dropnir was made for Odin.
Right.
And then it'll
as
go...
part of Loki's competition with the
Damn,
dwarves to
weird,
make
that's
gifts for the
brilliant.
gods. Dropnir
Very well.
replicates itself
I
every
suppose there's nothing
every
to do,
5
but-
days or something. It creates like
fetch
3
Dropnir.
duplicates or something, and they gave it to Odin as a gift to give him like eminent wealth. So he has like an ultimate amount of gold rings. But why do the dwarves have it?
Dropnir. I bloody knew these two had nicked it. And Odin blamed me for it disappearing.
They stole Dropnir.
We didn't steal nothing. We just ungifted what never should have been gifted in the first place.
How will it help me kill Heimdall?
Never you mind all that. It's a fucking surprise. We're artistes.
But to even store Dropnir, you'd need...
You were saying? So now you intend to kill Heimdall. Violence cannot prevent violence, Kratos. I truly thought you understood that.
No matter what you thought I understood, my son is in danger. I will not allow harm to come to him.
Oh my god! They must have had it here for a while. If it only drops like 3 or whatever every so many days. So they use this for like resources for making stuff, I guess?
Oh, I'm gonna miss you, little one.
Oh, jeez!
Got it! I think.
I thought you didn't believe in fate. We were all worried about your son. We knew-
Enough! Heimdall's a threat, not only to Atreus, but to everyone. He's Odin's left hand, and he carries the horde that begins Ragnarok. If we have the chance to eliminate him, we
And
should...
it's just as likely a trap because the bastard knows your intentions. Kratos, I've never seen anyone so much as lay a finger on him. Not one.
Well, I gathered what's fit for gathering.
How long will it take?
We'll have to go to Svartalfheim to get the rest of the materials. Not to mention we'll have to visit the lady. Oh. Whew, that's a relief. Ow. Kratos? Whenever you're ready.
The lady?
No idea what he's on about, brother.
Alright, well, let's do this.
Ah, time to go see the lady. I'll take it from here.
Oh, no. This whole thing were my idea. I'll speak to the lady. I never get to speak to the lady.
There are reasons for that.
Brock will go.
What? No. I have
You
to.
heard him. Quit your fretting. I ain't gonna mess nothing up.
What, are they both like
What
in love
the-
with her or something?
No, you pimp shrimps. Think that'll keep us out? Well, think the fuck again.
What was all that then?
Oh, just Sentry trying to hog all. Same old shit.
Not that. The gate. What's wrong with a bloody gate?
Most likely someone in Nidavellir been making a fuckery of the works. Probably on account of all that incursioning you got up to. But don't worry, you little dangling head. Old Brock came prepared. I got ways in and out from the old days. Gates said never even think to look for on account of being stupid.
Brock, where are we?
This here's your stop. Abandoned service tunnel, direct to the forge camp. I'll meet you up there. Go on.
Brock.
And he's gone. You sure he was the right pick for this, brother?
I trust him. He speaks plain.
And yet so colorfully.
Unusual surface here. Elvish, I think.
I don't know what I just destroyed, but whatever.
Careful, brother. That looks flammable.
Oh, okay.
So, a tunnel for liquor and explosives. Go on the nose for dwarven culture, isn't it?
Ridiculing a culture you helped undermine. Plastic apron.
Oh, all right. Might have earned that one.
There. We keep cooperating, maybe someday it'll be Asgard in flames.
That is not my goal.
Doesn't mean it's not your destiny.
What are you insinuating, Highness?
Not a thing.
Poor bugger. Why would he hide in here?
He feared something in these tunnels more than he feared starving.
Hardly seems rational.
Fear seldom is.
So there's something bad in the tunnels. A little bit closer. I was hoping he'd come into that, but it didn't work.
Well, I can see why it's an abandoned service tunnel.
Grim coming at you!
Oh, is that just for fighting people? Doesn't exist for any other reason? Oh, alright, well, that's kind of boring. I thought maybe it would, be another, like, you can only hit this thing or lever from
Another
using one of
oil
those.
spill. A fortuitous oil spill.
Nice.
Knock that grim down before it poisons us all!
Watch your left!
Kratos!
Oh, Sindri couldn't handle the fact that Brock was going somewhere and he wasn't. Little bugger.
Sindri, is that you?
Yes, I need to talk to Kratos.
What was over here that we had to get to? Alright.
Please listen. You have to let me explain. You can't talk to the lady. He mustn't.
No. Do not ask again.
But... Oh dear.
It's not
I don't know
his
what he's
fault
so hot and
Atreus ran
bothered.
off with. Or are you just being Brock's champion?
There it is again. You're insinuating, and you know it.
Can't the smartest man alive put it together? The giants conceal a mysterious figure who changes the fate of Ragnarok, and you're oblivious to the only rational candidate. The one who's fought wars against gods and won.
I am not their champion.
Well, we're each entitled to our own.
So what? Freya wants him to, like... She definitely wants the war against Asgard, obviously, but she has a good reason for it. So I'm not a big fan of this one. I've just been using it because it's what's there. And that's the one we started with. What's this one? I never used that. I don't even know if that was in the last game, but if it was, I never used it. Alright, well, we're gonna use it now.
These gates seem to be connected. See if you can break that far fixture.
Is there another way around? Nope. Then I thought I could get around from like another side and do something, but I feel like we have to hit that, but it's kind of, it's not at the right angle, like. Yeah, because we can't get around that way.
The sigil arrows should work with ice as well.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
It's open.
There we go. Forgot about them old sigil arrows.
Well, that was a bloody heartier sort of grim. These won't be easy tunnels for the dwarves to take back.
Alright.
We'll need to get one of those gates open.
This is going to be another waterway trick of some kind. So where is there actually water flowing? Here. Okay. So...
Ah, you've seen these troughs before, haven't we, brother?
That worked. Shall we?
This opinion was that the reason you proposed this alliance? You expect me to lead your armies at Ragnarok? That is Tyr's job, not mine.
It's plain to see Tyr's no war god anymore.
Nor am I. I have left that life behind.
Not killing gods, you haven't. Or else what are we doing in this realm? Forging this weapon? Your choice. You know where it might lead.
I am only protecting
I know. And we both know the places protecting your child can take you.
I don't get it. I don't know how I'm supposed to do this. Why didn't it connect to that one? It's literally right there, like... I don't know. Oh, there we go. Alright. Whew, there's 3 of these. Oh, it's right here. That's easy.
Where have you got the third one hidden away?
Do the most difficult one first. Another Dune's apple. Alright. 2 more of those and 3 more rage horns to get my next upgrade for each.
Careful! Those riddles affect my nightmares. They'll be even more dangerous until we stun them.
Okay, I think I have to go that way, so as always I'm going to go the opposite way that I'm supposed to.
On your right! Behind you, brother!
Atreus' mother was a giant, isn't that right?
She was one of the Jotnar.
Yes. I didn't mean she was tall as a house. I know not all giants are giants.
Not that there's anything wrong with the disparity in size. Or number of limbs, say.
Nothing in the world.
I guess that's not somewhere that we go. Alright, so... I want to know if maybe that blows up and get back there. Anywhere where there's like a background tunnel, I'm just checking. Alright, so... Only thing I'm missing here is this. And I go up here. Maybe I was supposed to come this way, I don't know.
There. Now we can open the other gate.
Why is it you ask?
I was just thinking of how Odin antagonized the giants for generations. Nearly wiped them out of existence twice. Now you may have a role to play in stopping him once and for all. Don't you think it's possible that's what your wife would have wanted?
Do not presume to know what she wanted.
I'm not saying anything you haven't thought. Secrets haunt every step of your path, wasn't it? Maybe if you talked about your doubts, they wouldn't explode when you talked to your son.
I do not doubt. She knows what I left behind. She would never have asked that of me.
Why would she need to ask? She saw your fate. 3 of Odin's kin dead because of the path she put you on. You don't think she knew exactly what it meant, sending you to Jotunheim?
This is mere conjecture and probably quite enough of it, Highness. We're all making an effort to cooperate here, after all.
You're right. It's not for me to say.
Ah, teamwork!
Nice.
On your left! Oh, bugger. There's 2 of them. And they're angry.
Behind
You're on fire, Kratos! It will pass! Left side!
From behind! Incoming!
Well, who's ready for some fresh air after that? Everyone? Thought so.
It is
Yeah, I
close.
mean-
I can feel it.
I want to do whatever that is, but I also feel like I have no rage, very little health left. I don't think I'll survive whatever comes out, but let's try it. Oh, I didn't have to fight anything. Nice, okay, that's good. Usually something comes out of those and it's bad.
Look,
I'll take a free one for
I
sure.
wasn't trying to provoke you or cast doubt on your marriage. It just seems to me your thoughts haven't caught up to your instinct. And I know something about that. When we get out of here, I'll give you some space. Let you think carefully about whether you're ready for what it means to make this weapon, and to use it. Meanwhile, I'll see what else I can learn while we're here. Maybe I'll send a few Einherjar back to Valhalla for good measure.
Well, you have fun now.
Hey, you made it. About time. I got everything all set here. Now we just gotta push on up to the fort.
Folky!
Alright, let's go, Brock. Oh, we're back over this way. I think there were places that I saw here that I couldn't.
You sure did go to
get
pains
to.
coming here, busting old Tyr loose. What a prize he turned out to be, huh? Lucid enough when it's time to steal my kitchen, though.
I'm sure he'll come around when the time comes.
Better take out that net! The eyeball city out here!
Oh yeah, there was a gate we couldn't get there before. That's right.
No wonder they shot you. You! Yeah, hit me already! You're gonna pick a fight with us two knickknacks? Seriously? Hang on. Almost got it. There. Well, come on in, stranger.
Never do get used to that trick.
Locals up ahead. Act civilized and hopefully nobody springs an alarm. No, quit your nattering, you snake-sucking mommy milksops with your protective gear. Ain't you never seen a legend in the flesh before? Well, that ain't no good. You see what's wrong here, don't you? Those creepy flying eyeballs made it on the cables. We gotta figure a way up there and clear them all.
Oh, I see it. Alright. So that's our mission, huh? Killing these floating eyeballs.
Okay, looks like that wheel up there.
Nothing else here? Alright, let's go.
No grappling up that way. Why don't you look around and see if there's a way to lift this lift?
I don't see shit. Oh, gotta go up here. There you go. There's gotta be another geyser that when I hit it, it forces that to go even higher and push that. But I need to find out where the other one is. Oh, over there. Okay, easy enough.
Now we're talking! Hang on, coming around.
Brother, did you notice the dwarves of the camp were twice as alarmed to see Brok than they were to see you?
They did seem surprised.
All right. Now I can turn this crank and cap that geyser. Just give me the signal when you're ready.
Ah, I see.
Now.
On it!
That'll close, which will
He
then...
is dead!
There we go. Must have piles of...
Stop one, see? Hey, I got the crank covered. You do the other stuff. Look around. Find an angle. Ain't this what you do?
Ah, promising.
Turn it.
Copy that. There you go. Right on the
Turn
money.
it again.
Aye, aye.
With both of them covered, that one should go nuts. There we go. That's pretty cool. Let's see, even if I upgrade this one, it's 3 of everything. If I do this one, oh, damn. Yeah, we're doing that one. I don't like the look of it as much, but it's statistically just way better, and because I am putting more into my runic in this build, then I feel like it's important. Take advantage of that. Wasn't sure anything was there, but I'm glad it was.
Well, I think they seen us. Finally! Now we can ride on up to the fort. Come on! The lady's waiting. Hey, got another riddle.
Who's this lady?
What gets bigger, the more you take away from it?
Well, let's see. Something abstract, I expect. Appetite? No, that doesn't work.
Stump the stump.
What gets
isn't
bigger
that
the more you
clever?
take away from it?
Vampire.
What gets bigger the more you take away from it? Debt? No. Bigger? No, it doesn't make sense. Bigger is it? Damn it.
Ooh, that's brisk. Think I'll grab some for the lady?
Grab some what? The wind?
No, you idiot. The sound of the wind. Oh, watch and learn. See? Dwarven magic's all about the intangibles. The relationship between the stuff what you can touch and what you can't. It's about understanding.
Understanding what?
The nature of a thing's more important than the form of a thing. Hang on.
I'm still thinking about the damn riddle. What gets bigger the more you take away?
Hey! All in all, closing in behind you! Suck on this, Sun Shaper!
So this lady then?
The Lady of the Forge. Ain't a more magical creature in this whole realm. Why, I've been waiting for my chance to meet her since I was knee-high to a Noken. But Sindri'd never have it. Said I was too uncouth. But
That's
today's
cool
finally
looking.
the day. Whoa! I got goosebumps on my bunions.
Barbara, I've never seen you so reverent. Are you nervous?
What? Shut up. No, fuck you.
That's funny. And again, more of that stuff I can't do anything with. That's frustrating. Like, when the hell am I gonna learn how to, like, do whatever that is? Because I keep seeing those, and we're pretty far into the game now. It's kind of frustrating, but...
Go on, Pasty. Turn the crank. Let's do this.
It does not work.
Huh? What is it this time? Out of the way. Let me look. Oh, fuck no. Do I gotta
Fuck
fix everything in
knuckles.
this city my own self? I'm gonna need a couple of things. Follow me.
Of course, it's not
This
that
place
easy.
ain't in some disrepair. It's disrespectful, I tell you. I need that axe of ours to go kiss that material out yonder. The spiky, silvery stuff. You'll figure it out.
This stuff?
This lady, what does she do?
Well, we'll both see soon enough, won't we? I know this, though. If we're real lucky, she'll give us his blessing. Doesn't give them to every piece, but the ones she does, there's something to behold.
The axe?
Well, that particular process was a whole nother cluster. Maybe sometime I'll spin you that tale. Faye's the only one who ever got my highbrow sense of humor. Damn fine woman she was. Apart from the taste in men, of course. Now I need a chunk of that bronze material over by all that busted up wood. Back in those days, I'd get so caught up in trying to be the best that I'd work till I won't drop. Time goes by and there's less to prove. You learn to keep your own pace. Save your extra effort for when it's personal. Like for when you finally get to show the lady who you are. Wow, Goody, you sure did give up on that riddle in a hurry.
I give up nothing. Gets bigger the more you take away, is it?
That's right.
Sorted. It's desire.
Nope.
What do you mean, nope? Desire only grows when you take away the thing you desire. All right, it's not perfect, but let's hear your answer.
Oh, you won't get it out of me that easy.
The only thing I can think of, I think, is like too easy.
One more crank to turn.
The only thing I can think of is like a ditch.
You don't see the
The more you take away, the bigger it gets, or like a hole or something. But I think that's too simple
I was
for
almost following him
what
for the
these
moment
guys, you know. And these things are always more like clever and philosophical, so I feel like that's way too easy of an answer.
Crank it.
I have no idea. I'm gonna keep trying to think of something.
Where's the forge?
Here she comes.
Oh, that is cool. Oh, that's cool. It's like a magical. Oh, damn! That is awesome! We do get a new
She
weapon.
needs the final ingredient. The blood of a god. Give her your head.
Oh, it's got a war symbol. The Spartan symbol. Oh, that's cool. Nice. That is freaking awesome. That kind of makes sense because that would have been like the main weapon of soldiers was a spear in ancient Greece. So that's kind of a neat. There are a lot of levels to this, but this is really cool. But now it's the ring. Oh, that is so freaking cool.
Galfenfreighter, almost forgot. Ma'am, it would be an honor if you might bless it for us. Are you, hello? Hello? The fuck was that? She acts like I weren't even here.
Mermaids don't speak to our corporeal bodies. They speak to a part of our soul. A part specifically you might be missing.
Fuck! Damn it, Sindri, you lion's cat scrubber! I knew it. I died. I fucking died! The fuck you want?
It needs a blessing.
Yeah, well, the one to give us the blessing just fucked off into the tomb.
It needs the blessing of a great blacksmith.
What? No, I can't bless shit. I don't have all my soul bits. The blessing wouldn't mean squat.
It is the nature of a thing that matters, not its form.
All right. May this weapon strike true. May it be wielded with wisdom. May it be put down when its job is done.
Let us return home.
Oh, that was a sweet moment between them.
Now you know I can't let you take our new gal home without giving her a twirl. Look! We got volunteers!
Oh, sweet. Kinda backs them up.
Nasty hit! You alright, brother?
Why are there like...
What a night!
That's just stuff! Ain't your first time with the spear, I reckon!
It is the first weapon a Spartan learned.
What
Yes,
hell?
it is.
Ain't it just like old times?
Put it more forebodingly myself.
Nice! Man, I love this! I just want to use the spear now. Oh! It has its own kill animations. I love it. Oh, it just leaves one in.
Drop near'll make more.
Oh, they detonate. That is freaking cool. Oh, this is an incredible weapon. You can use it ranged, you can use it melee, you can use it to knock people back, and then you can detonate stuff too. This might be the most versatile weapon God of War has ever had.
It will serve.
Brother, that crew's found a perch on high.
Oh,
Spear's looking pretty battle-worthy to me.
that's
Let's see
amazing.
if she can help us get out of here, too.
Oh man, I love this
See
so
that weak
much.
spot? Jam one in right there.
Are you kidding? We finally got. It's about time. Nice. It's about time we learned how
Guess
to
we're doing
do
this
that
one
stuff.
boy style.
Boy
Listen.
style.
I appreciate what you said back there. It's good to have friends when you find out your brother's a rack-scabbing liar.
No doubt he only wished to protect you.
Weren't his call to make. The guy dies, he's got the right to know about it.
Take heart, Brock. We all die sometime. Many of us more than once.
No, never mind all that. We gotta finish putting the spirit through her paces. Come on! Might have to get creative up ahead. Oh, lick my face! There's eyeball nests all over! Get your throwing arm in gear!
Right there! Left flank!
The nest! Get the dang nest! Better take out that nest or it'll be Eyeball City out here!
Behind you! Incoming!
Stop pumpering around and smash that thing before more things come out!
I did. Oh, there's another one.
Behind you! Look out!
Don't you see where they're coming from? Hit
Oh,
it
shit.
already!
Whew. Alrighty. Now where do I go? Oh, I'm
See
going-
there? He's starting to recognize setting off a spear at anything like that's a sure way to alter your circumstances on the right quick. See? You're a net!
Man, I love this weapon so much. It's freaking awesome. Actually, I'm assuming we can... Yeah, we can get our own, like, weapon moves and stuff for this, too. That is awesome. Oh, that's good. We get... Oh, yeah, that's incredible. I am so stoked for this. This
Any
is
more
amazing.
guesses, belt boy?
Oh, all right. Gets bigger the more you take away. Is it time? Because the more removed from events you become, the larger their scope in your memory. No, that's bollocks now that I say it. Never mind.
Today's all right. Them eyeballs are taking over them ground. We better beat them out. You think I can't class nasty just 'cause I make weapons, huh? Well, that's ready for your next lesson? Take note of that there whatchamahoo. Get a decent angle and fling a spear into it head on. See? Dirty enough to climb on.
Oh, we
swing
climb on it.
whatever's you need.
Oh, damn! There's a lot of areas where that's going to be helpful, too. That's amazing.
It's all about the proper... I'm telling you, you're too far to the side. Good! Guess you get extra credit.
Extra. I guess you get extra credit.
One of Neathold's children! Put it in the trap!
Oh, nice. Nice. Got one of the lindworms.
You got him.
Oh, hello there.
Sorry,
Didn't mean to scare you or anything.
You did not.
Right. You can bring that back to Ragnarok.
And that increases our runic, which is even better. Nice.
Whenever you're ready.
Oh, there's a thingy there.
Bit late for that.
Got one last favor to ask of the both of you, we can call us square. What happened down there in the forge with the lady? That's my story to tell, all right?
Agreed.
Well, for a period of time, perhaps.
Mamiya.
Oh, very well.
These ugly bugs. Maybe those Grim will take him down. Nope. You want some of this? Then come get a taste. I always knew you were crazy.
Behind you! Poison!
Last enemy.
Nice.
Woo, boy! That's probably enough heart pumping for me today. You pick up the loot. I'll set up shop over yonder.
Ooh, we got attacked. The Huldra charge is great because they're the Huldra brothers. I love that. What does it do? No, that's cool. It's not very strong, so we'll probably replace it like as soon as we get something else. But that just, it's awesome to just have more attacks, more runic attacks, and opportunities to do some cool stuff. What was the purpose of that? I don't understand why we... Alright, well, whatever.
Thank you, Brock. It is a good spear.
Damn straight it is. Reckon I see how you'll be getting down from up here. Best I find my own way back. Been too long
That's cool.
a day to end it working and working. And I'll get those gates working for you.
I only hope Sindri's in one piece by the time Brock's done with him. The ice beneath those two is thin enough under the best of circumstances.
Yeah. Damn.
Where is everyone?
Now a good time. I just want to talk. Dad to dad. Speaking of which, imagine my surprise when Atreus came knocking at my door. He's doing well, by the way, and will continue to do so just as long as I return to Asgard sometime soon. Besides, our friend here has a whole lot to live for.
Arguable.
Run along now, but behave yourself. New spear. Never much cared for Brock. Can't deny the dwarf's talent.
You came to speak. Speak.
You don't really want war, do you, Kratos? All that blood on your hands, on your son's hands. I want peace as much as you do. Perhaps we can find it together.
He's lying.
I know.
That boy of ours is everything I expected. So clever, kind. You sure he's yours? A kid. You really ought to be very proud. He is the key to peace in our age, to break free from all this fate and prophecy.
My son is not your key.
Oh God, do they not have metaphor in your homeland? Or rather, did they? I'm sorry, that's not fair. I know you're not the god you once were. And now is your chance to prove it.
Return my son, or you may meet the god I once was.
And what kind of god is that, Kratos? What do you even know of godhood? In your lifetimes, has anyone ever worshipped you? Ever prayed to you? Can you even imagine that kind of love? No! You don't care about mortals. You don't care about anything beyond yourself. Beyond the monster who kills without cause. You fear what you can never even hope to understand. Is it any wonder that your boy is in no rush to come back to you?
Don't listen to him, brother. He's just trying to get in your head. Superior bastard. The nerve of him showing up here. At least you rattled him as much as he rattled you.
Oh, man. I gotta say, like, being such a fan of Norse mythology, there's a weird part of me that's almost rooting for Odin just because I love that character.
Let's see what Brock made you.
But also, Richard Schiff is just one of my favorite actors in the world. He's incredible, and seeing him, like, or hearing him in that role is just amazing.
Enemies on the left.
Behind you! Incoming!
Very nice.
Oh, nice teamwork. She wraps him up, and then I do that.
So that's the weapon? A drop near spear?
The Dropnir spear.
Well, any given number of Dropnir spears, I suppose.
Come on, I found a gate. We just need to take the train down.
I do worry, though, if I'm being frank. We've crafted a weapon to kill a god. One could say you're on the verge of returning to form.
Does it scare you? Aiding another violent god?
I'm scared for you, brother. That spear could start a war.
Ooh, that's gonna be a big fight. I don't know if I want to do
If that no longer concerns you, then maybe Freya's right. Maybe the giants had you in mind all along.
There was a thing over here that we couldn't destroy. I bet this weapon is for that. Yeah, there was the... I just want to see, because, like, oh, yeah, it lights up. Awesome. Oh, at once. I have to hit them at once. Alright, so I need to put it there. I don't remember where we saw the other one, though. Oh, wait. No. No. We have to find the third one so we can detonate them at the same time. Is that it? Yeah. Ah, here we go. I think we saw them at a couple other places, but this is the first one, so I remembered this. That's cool. We'll have to try to remember where the other ones were. Oh, the jump attack is so cool with the spear.
Deactivated, but yes. Likely one belonging to Barry, the dwarf, builder of the Great Hall, Lua.
That's awesome. Can't wait to use that. This is so cool. I love this spear so much. Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure all the things that I wanted in this game we've gotten. We've gotten to play as Atreus. We've seen like what humans are doing here. We've gone to most of the realms.
You're prepared to use
and we got a new
to protect
weapon.
Atreus.
Like, that's amazing.
I am no one's champion but his, nor no one's god. That may be my form. It is not my nature. Do you understand?
I guess a difference of opinion is hardly the most I'm setting aside for this alliance. As long as the plan is to kill Heimdall, the rest matters little.
There's also the bit of news that Odin has some inkling of what we're up to.
I thought I heard ravens. Damn it. What did he say?
Lies, threats, and more lies. What did you expect?
You think he lies that Atreus is in Asgard?
No. On that, I'm afraid I believe him.
Then the rest matters little.
I saw a gateway near here, overlooking the bay. We can get to it with your spear, I think. This way.
That gravestone. There's a keyhole that looks to fit the hilt you found. And if I'm
old, prepare for a fight.
You can finally interact with these? Whoa, what the hell? Oh, damn.
nasty hit! You all right, brother?
Oh man, I don't think I'm a high enough level to fight these guys because I'm getting my ass kicked.
Head on! Before me! Triple God! Fall before me! Triple God! Ready yourself, worm!
Is there any, I don't see any health potions. Oh, damn. Just in time.
Fall before me! Fall before me!
Oh, man, I got close. I got close. I probably... Man, if I do enough of tries, like 2 or 3 tries, I probably could kill him, even with this, like, even only being, like, level 4 of power. But I'm gonna wait. I know it's frustrating. I don't like to leave challenges, but I'm gonna wait, because, I feel like once I get to, like, level 5 or 6 power, I can probably come back and do that, but I'm only 4 right now. And...
Speak.
Need you to get something for me. A hammer.
A weapon.
No. A forge hammer. Little thing. Symbol of the old resistance. Guild, solidarity, all that. Or it used to be anyway, till the Aesir buried it under that big, gaudy dwarf statue in the bay. Might do the dwarves some good to see it again.
You're not worried that might draw the Einherjar's attention?
The old father nearly slit my throat just to get to you. I might be past giving a shit what he thinks. Just find me at the bar when you've got it.
You'll certainly be able to reach new areas in the bay with that spear.
Aye. Might be worth looking for Durlin's hammer while we're at it. Your choice, of course.
Ooh. Well, first of all, I'm gonna go get that chest. Then I'm not sure. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do next. I'm not sure if I'm gonna go back. I'm probably gonna do some more exploring here in the bay, actually. For the next episode, but that's been a long enough episode for this one, guys. We got a spear, which is incredible. Some drama with Brock, meeting Odin again, which was awesome. So a lot of cool things are happening here. Lots of options on how to move forward. So we'll figure out exactly what we're gonna do for the next gameplay session. But thank you guys very much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you, and we'll see you in the next gameplay episode here on Button Mash Kingdom.